conquer any style. Victory is in me now. My time is now. Who said it was later? It comes natural. I got a competitive nature. Look at them guys when I'm coming. They be hot and I'm hunting. Luckily they been ducking me. You see lots of them running. Challenges, I embarrass them. They a dime in a dozen. Full of fire just like a dragon straight out of the dungeon. I'm just rising above it. You just lied to the public. I serve a purpose. You nervous with butterflies in your stomach. Don't try to intimidate me. You couldn't scare me with lip. I'm spontaneous, smart, dangerous, fancy and quick. My trainer told me to work. He ain't prepared me to quit. I'm the only captain who's sailing this championship.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Golden State Warriors. And for Golden State, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Well, the Cleveland Cavaliers were able to put up a great fight against the Warriors last year in the finals, even while shorthanded. Kenny, if they are healthy come playoff time this season, how far can they go?
They could be the favorites. You know, LeBron James' efforts last year was unbelievable. But you couple that with a healthy team. They only had a 7-man rotation in the finals, and they remained very, very competitive.
You know, Ernie, it's a long
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Cleveland Cavaliers come in for this one. Home court advantage goes to the Warriors playing here at the Oracle Arena. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the center, filling out the middle. No good from Irving. A nice bounce back here for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
Thompson against LeBron. The screen from Thompson. The drive by Smith. Off the pick.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
On its way from Curry for 2, and the rejection by James. And they'll keep possession. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Boy, he launched that one from way outside. And it's 6 points for Steph Curry.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Green kicks to Curry. Thompson inside the line, and the officials call a traveling violation. James with it. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Irving. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Well, what a season for Kyrie Irving last year. Huge moments for him. 57-point outburst against San Antonio. That was a new franchise record for the Cavs.
I think a lot of it was finally being able to play with other All-Stars, quite honestly, Kevin, but you can't discount the work Irving put into the offseason to be ready for the regular season.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That is his first foul of the game. Here's LeBron, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And for Irving, he did come into last year hot. I mean, he won the MVP in international play while with Team USA.
Now here's Curry. He's got 6, fires the 3, and it's sent back by Irving. And it's good. Irving's got 5 now. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
And for Kyrie, taking home the MVP in a Team USA tourney like that, it's a huge ego boost. I mean, of all the stars on that team, he shined the brightest. And I think that's going to help his confidence for this year.
Now, here is Irving after the miss from Stephen Curry. And it's sent back by Bogut. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. James with it, picked up by Thompson. Nobody near Irving. And it's Thompson with the jam.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
He talked about the impact of opposing big man Andrew Bogut, saying there just aren't that many 7-footers with his kind of game. A great interior defender first and foremost. We can't get tunnel vision when we attack the rim. He's got size and strength, and we can't allow him to bully us for offensive rebounds. Let's see if they can keep Bogut from having a big game, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Spates checked in for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Kyrie Irving. Love the pass to Smith. The 3. Another miss by Love.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
And the Warriors with some changes. Azili's checked in for Draymond Green. Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Then for the Cavaliers, Mozgov comes in for Kevin Love. And Shumpert in there for Smith. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. Here's Dellavedova. Over to the left wing. And here's Frye from the arc. That's good. Frye's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Well, and our old partner Steve Kerr also got a chance to coach the West All-Stars, and Greg, his record-setting debut season with the Golden State Warriors. Clark, he really hit a lot of big milestones early.
Well, none of us are surprised at his success.
No.
I mean, Steve will be the first to tell you it was because he was surrounded by excellent assistants. I mean, that's one of the underrated aspects of being a good coach is you've got to have a good staff, and Steve has that.
Excellent point. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break, and LeBron throws it down.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Outside jumper. Fades and shoots. And Cleveland again with the bucket. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Cleveland.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 20-6 run. 59 seconds left here in the opening quarter. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. And it's Spates with the rebound.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
They need to start taking care of the basketball. Careless play since the opening tip.
Have to make the simple play. I mean, already they've got 4 turnovers, and it's still early.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for you.
Here's Azili, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Shumpert, no good. Warriors trail by 14. From deep. Iguodala, no good. Here's Dellavedova. Shumpert gets a wide open look, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Shumpert's got 5 points so far.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
Livingston. Shot is off. The first quarter concludes. We caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself and his teammates.
Oh, we expect so much.
Kyrie reminding us that it's not just the expectations of the fans and the media he and LeBron deal with, but also, and Clark, perhaps the most demanding of all, are the expectations that they've got for each other.
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, 2 guys who expect so much of themselves to start with, who naturally have a vision of how great the other guy should be. I mean, they're constantly trying to manage expectations while still demanding the best from each other, and that's a lot of fun to watch.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And for the Cavaliers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
A lot of times, the team that owns the paint is going to come away with the victory, and that's what they've done here thus far.
Yeah, why change the plan until they make you? And that's where they should continue to attack moving forward, going inside.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Thompson is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Shumpert in at the 3 spot. Cleveland with a very strong year last year. They were a very solid team on the road, as most LeBron-led teams are.
Yeah, he's a special guy in terms of how he can elevate other players. Didn't start out hot on the road, but eventually got it together and ended up 22-19 away from home.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Love with the bucket.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Golden State's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Outside Curry. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got 9 points.
And back to the Cavs and their road play. Teams with a lot of new players coming in can struggle early. It's especially evident when playing on the road.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Smith wide open. He fires. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one. The Warriors have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop.
You talk about being streaky on the road. That's what the Cavs were. I mean, could rattle off 4 wins on the road in a row, then come back empty from their next road trip. They did seem, though, to get stronger and more steady as the season went on.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Thompson against Bogut. And Thompson kicks to Shumpert. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Shumpert's got 9.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality.
So Golden State will get the first possession. A look at Cleveland's starting group. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Kept alive. Here's Green. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thanks again, Doris. On its way from Curry for two. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland the other way now. Irving passes to Smith.